Okay.
Okay, can you hear me? I don't know. I'm not saying can you hear me. Is that on there behind me? I can check on here.
Yep.
Yep.
That sounds like it's working.
It works.
Okay.
It works. Right. It works. It works. It works. It works. There you go. That's cool. Hold on. I can hear myself now. That is deeply worrying when one can hear himself. Hold on. I can't see who that is. I'll soon show you. Let's go. Yeah.
Hello to whoever's just come through from Facebook.
Yep. That is Laura.
Hello,
Yeah.
Laura.
See?
Hope you're well. Hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year.
Yeah. Me too. Having a nice Edelweiss here, as I told you.
Look at the colour of that.
Look at the 45p a pint. I wouldn't think of something like that, but you know, sometimes you just do, don't you? You think of these things.
You do.
Oh, what do you want?
What do you want? Yeah. Yeah, I've made myself a little bit of space, so that would be easier.
I was tired and table. Long time no see. But it was me and the dogs. Christy was working. I had COVID, but no one fell asleep. So it was different.
Oh.
Yeah. That's true, isn't it? Yeah, bloody COVID's getting bad again, isn't it?
Hi, mate. Happy birthday and Happy New Year, of course, as well.
Yeah, good to see you, Top Circuit Forever, mate. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a live, isn't it, I think? Yeah, oh, no, I did a drunken live, and then they kicked one of them off. Unfortunately, they didn't like John Lennon and that.
No, not your rendition, anyway.
Don't know why. John would be proud. But yeah, no, break was good. Not the cheapest break in the book, but it was still good, wasn't it? Happy Friday, what we getting for drinking on me?
I'm on dark art stout.
You saw it wasn't swearing. It might well have been swearing. I don't know. Check some on the Edelweiss out the sub. See, not always perfect draft. Cheap in Lidl. What's that? What's cheap in Lidl? What, Gareth?
A lot of things are cheap in Lidl, Gareth.
I think Welshman's had a couple of cokes today. He's lively. He's very lively already. Yeah.
Oh, I'm picking up cinnamon. I reckon it's from this.
I do like Edelweiss. We've done some reviews earlier. I'll start sharing them tomorrow, innit?
Yeah.
Make sure I haven't got to edit anything.
Yeah, got home from Salzburg, had quite a bit of tidying up to do and washing to get through. So I kind of did that yesterday, caught up things this morning. And here we are this evening.
And David's on, fellow YouTuber.
Hi, David.
But good to see you, mate. And I hope you're going to do the same thing as what we've done. Funny enough, talking of that, we've got someone else involved since I've done the post earlier. A shop owner I know, a personal friend. He's going to donate.
Yeah, we had a brilliant time.
He's putting in. And
yeah, thanks, Phil. We did. We had a really good time. Right. Okay. Let's get on to this.
Yeah, Sandeep's going to. What was it? I can't remember now. Glenn. What was that say? I'm not very good with pronunciations. Oh, it's a 10-year-old bottle of scotch that the Welcome Co-op in Faversham is going to donate. Yeah,
this is really great to have this company on board. Sandeep, we know him. He supports our channel. We support his business, and yeah, he's agreed to sponsor us for this giveaway and donate a nice bottle of scotch as one of the presents. So that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it really helps. I say there's some glasses up for grabs and some salami crisps.
Yeah.
There's a keg if you're a perfect draft owner. Glen Goose. No.
No, it isn't.
No. But yeah, Austria was good, mate. Would I go again? Yeah, definitely, Phil. But you have to watch the cost there.
Yeah, it can be expensive.
A video for the hotel that I promised I'd do by now, but we just haven't got round to it. It was really good. Don't get me wrong, but
evening free rider.
Good to see you, mate. But yeah, you have to be a bit careful.
Yeah, the cost can mount up otherwise.
Yeah, definitely. It's well, it's deadly out there, isn't it? You get
Can
carried
be.
away. Yeah, I'm sure I've done the images.
Great stuff.
So yeah, where are we? Hold on, back on there, so I don't miss anything on Facebook.
So yeah,
I'm sure it wasn't swearing. Yeah, it might have been swearing. Going back on the Facebook comment. But no, it was great. It was good. And then I say we came back yesterday, decided on doing this. I'm speaking to some other people as well, so I might be able to get some more involved. So, which makes it interesting for people as well, especially the people that have been there since day one.
yeah. It's to celebrate the subscribers getting up to 3,000. Once that happens, this whole prize giveaway is going to kick into effect, and it's great to be sponsored by these great companies that we've had personal dealings with, and for them to donate prizes to this.
Yeah,
That's
no,
really wonderful of them to do.
that really does make it. It makes it. There he is. He's the man. Yeah, definitely, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely. This fella here is doing his top 5 tomorrow, and he's well worth a watch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that.
Really interesting because I know his take's more towards your take than my take.
Yeah.
So he's kind of not right, like you're not right. But no, be great to see. Great to have you on live, mate. I have to do a live soon, won't we?
Yeah.
Oh. I should be drinking out the perfect draft, really, shouldn't I? But yeah, no, it's much easier for than Facebook. Facebook gets confusing because it's shared in 2 places and you have to go to them both.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. He's on fire, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Big Daddy reviews anyone. Seriously, he knows his stuff. Been around a while, isn't it?
Yeah, great reviewer.
Absolutely brilliant. The way he does his videos and everything.
It doesn't feel like we've only been back down a bit, does it?
Donate some beer mats. I donate some beer mats. Probably Blade ones. That's it. Oh yeah, Sunday. That's it. Sunday at 12 p.m. I do remember.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, no, be good because it's good. Baz has done it, hasn't he? I've done it. You've done it. Baz has done it. I think
it's interesting to see how different our tastes are, and yet a lot of the things are overlapping as well with the cakes.
Yeah, I mean, mine, yours, and Baz's are very different, and I think David's probably will be as well. Although I think there's a life and death thing coming up here. I'm grateful. No, Gareth, I want you involved. I will hold you to that. So that was 10 cakes and 1,000 beer mats.
I'm going to charge you 10p for every bottle top that you give me a wall.
Oh yeah, I even had to pack his bottle tops today.
We've got hundreds.
No, I've got some nice new ones for you, mate. That won't be so easy, obviously, to get here. That's because I care. There's no need to thank me. I don't want no personal messages saying thank you, Paul. You don't need to do that, mate. It's cool. I'm cool with that. But these snake emojis you keep sending me.
You got quite a haul back from Seabrook as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it's not that. It's different ones.
Glasses, beers. It was a little bit of a mission packing it all in, so it didn't get broken.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, and then we were under on the luggage, and I was drinking the beers when Michelle went to sleep, kind of intoxicated. And I kept thinking, I'm not giving no beers up. So I kept sinking them.
It was under. You could have brought.
So I was 4 kilograms under on the luggage because we miscalculated everything. I was like, oh, fuck. But that happens. It doesn't matter. It's one of them things, isn't it? One per viewer, so it shouldn't be too much. And you can post them all, couldn't you, to the 3,000 people?
Yeah.
A man of his money.
Indeed.
Oh, come on, it's water for a duck's back, isn't it? Sitting there stamping them up, isn't it? But no, it's Austria was good, wasn't it?
It was. It was cold.
It was cold, yeah. I remember we lost a day because of New Year's Day. I know we didn't quite get everything out the top 6 done out there, as everyone calls them.
It was a little bit difficult for us because, as we found out that time of year, a lot of people take holiday time and not everything is open. So
yeah, but we had a crack. I mean, anyone on my Facebook account will know that I had a self-service bar on Michelle's Facebook account, rather. Well, no, I had a self-service bar on New Year's Eve, which got a bit messy. You know, I wouldn't personally leave me in a bar on my own. Things go wrong, don't they?
Yeah.
And certain other people winding me up with Gareth Edmonds, saying I was scared and missing the wife who'd already gone to bed. So yeah, it happens, doesn't it? And that's part of the fun, which was good. And it did make it, didn't it?
It was, yeah.
Well, I paid the bill anyway. Should charge Gareth.
We did meet some great people out there as well.
Hmm. But also, a brand of people was having hot rod shed. Yeah.
This is what keeps happening here.
David, seriously, if you knew what a mess I'm in here with glasses,
it's like no more.
Trying to find a glass to do a review is getting almost impossible. And then sometimes, for some stupid reason, I brought all them Steagy, whatever you call it, glasses back because I had to. Stiegel, because I really loved it. And yeah, I know the videos we did, then obviously they weren't going to get that many views. But for us to go back on it, it was worth doing it for that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I think one day you should just take the time to come out here and organise them alphabetically. But you know to find the ones you were looking for then.
You're going to go and sort that out? We're going to put them in the process of sorting them out.
I think I could do it. It'd probably take me a day or two, but yeah, I could do that.
So he won't. We haven't got any glasses with a snake on it, have we? Unless we should have a glass made up. Snake, one for him, one for Luke. Yeah, Luke's not appeared, has he? Otherwise he's there and he's silent. With the training, has he started his training yet?
I don't know.
Gareth's best mate, Gareth and Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, besties.
Okay.
Sit there having a conversation saying he can't handle it. Oh, I get it. I see it, mate. I see it. All right. But yeah, no. It's hard with the glasses now, isn't it? It was hard with them.
Yeah. Yeah, bringing all those back into the mix when we've got so many.
But they just must, because they're all different. Apart from the Zippy glasses. Well, I don't want to take your favourite glass, mate.
Oh, yes, Simo.
Hey, there he is. Simo Sups. And Simo Sups is on tonight.
Yep. Well, we'll have to watch later on.
Simo is on live. Get a few beers down here. He's much more interesting.
Well, you're on form tonight.
The Man City won last night, so he's all, you know. Good win, mate, Simo.
Simo, we're good.
Yeah, no, all good here, mate, all good. Tony, good to see you, mate. I thought Pedro might have stayed the night shift as well. No, mate, I got ejected from being barman. Let's just say, Tony, my barman days were over. There was a few other incidents after the video you saw, and I can safely say I will not be allowed to pour again behind the bar there. But it was a great hotel.
Yeah.
And I will do the video because they got a lot of bad press. I don't know why. What was said and what was written, we didn't see.
Yeah, there was bad reviews for that hotel. And I don't know.
Paul had one shandy and feeling the big one shandy. Look, this guy's funny, people. And this guy's getting involved in a giveaway, someone you might know. We kind of know him, don't we? He's had a shandy, isn't it? He's had two shandies. Have you had two shandies? You behave yourself, Gareth. I don't want you to get in trouble with your wife. You know I care. Off to the, oh, of course, yeah, you're going on Sunday, Josh, aren't you, in the old VIP seats? Oh, have a good one, mate. But I still hope
enjoy.
I still hope you fucking lose. Enjoy the beer, mate. You might need it. I can't remember who they're playing, but yeah, Josh showed me. Doesn't not do this not coming up trick, isn't it? I've had a few. How many shandies you had? Hey, Chris, good to see you, mate.
Hey, Chris, evening.
Gareth's had a few. He's had two. He's had two shandies. But yeah, no, how are things, Chris? Okay, I hope, mate. Chelsea, oh, of course, yeah, it's Chelsea again. So it's the cup, innit, on Sunday? Evening, Yam Yam, and Happy New Year to you too, mate.
Yeah, good evening. Happy New Year.
Think if we beat Southampton, we played them again in the other cup. Blimey. It's like City v Chelsea all day. It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Mm.
But no, I gotta say, the break was good. I'm glad people got involved with the giveaway we're doing. It keeps it interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You always kind of think, oh, yeah, I mean, you go back on here to Chris. Chris is on. Chris is just mad in his videos, isn't he?
Absolutely brilliant.
You watch Chris's videos and then you just want to like everything good at the moment. Brilliant. I'm just talking about it as he's saying me. But his videos, because he's so funny, naturally.
Yeah, definitely.
Great person. I've had to put that glass in my mouth twice and not had a drink. He's on fire tonight, isn't he? It must be going somewhere, mate. I don't know where. You're very good. What you want, Gav? You send us a personal message what you're on. That'd be the same pint as earlier, but he's topped it up with lemonade. Ooh. No, it was good to talk to you New Year's Eve, Gav. We made my New Year. Hasn't
It got you in trouble.
it? Yeah. Nearly got me in trouble twice. But it happens. That's all part of the fun, isn't it? But no, Austria was good. But as I say, you have to. There's ways to do things there, and knowing more. And obviously, we didn't have that much inside. Although we did have a bit from Phil and Jamie, didn't we? But no one had been over the New Year. Welcome home, Liverpool Bear. Oh, good to see you, David. Good to see you, mate. Good to see that video as well you shared with me. Absolutely brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I sent
that
to
was
you,
good.
didn't I?
Yeah.
I was slugging your main off Kane to bet and went and scored a brace the other night, didn't he? Yeah, I know, Josh. I was going to mention that. I was going to send you a picture through of King Kane, but I thought, no. Only because all the bars were shut. Me and Lou are thinking of going live shortly, celebrating 3 million views on the channel. Oh, brilliant, mate.
That is fantastic. Well done.
Fantastic.
That was
That's
great
going,
stuff.
isn't it?
Yeah,
I think we got
that is brilliant.
I think we got 100,000 or something, which I was absolutely amazed at.
Yeah, oh, well done.
3 million, mate. Fuck. Mate, that's huge.
Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Well, we won't be on here that long, so when we've done this one,
this was just a quick one.
We'll come on and say hello on yours, mate. So absolutely, that's absolutely mad, isn't it?
We know that a few people do lives on Friday, so this was just a little one that we wanted
Yeah,
to
no,
see.
we always go earlier. Plus, we're always hammered at the end.
Most of the time.
I just try not to get in the way of everyone, innit? Because otherwise you've got like 3 million, Chris. That's fantastic.
It is. It really is.
I was amazed to get 100,000.
Yep.
100,000 people have viewed us two idiots. Jesus, man. That's scary, isn't it?
You guys got dedication. We love you. Thank you.
It's probably me, isn't it? From all the computers, all them views. But 3 million, that's mad.
Nice, good
I
guy.
wonder if we ever reach a million. I suppose one day you would if you keep doing it. It won't be until 6 p.m. at the earliest. Ah, good to know, mate. Oh, yeah, we're only doing an hour, mate, in a way.
We're not doing a long one tonight.
No, brilliant. That's 3 million's absolutely mad, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we just wanted to have a little chat about,
it's
while
just
we've been
catch up.
away.
Well, what it was, I think, I mentioned Robbie Williams to Michelle, and she said, "Shall we do a YouTube live?" So Telly was going to go on with YouTube, funny enough, but that's my mum watching everyone. But yeah, no, it's good sometimes. Sometimes you sort of think if you leave things too long. I mean, I know I've done the drunken one. I'll say there was 2 videos, but one of them survived. So is Chris the Butcher like a meat market? Yeah, mate. I'm watching with his meat knife, I'll tell you. Someone like you, Gareth. You see, Gareth, I don't understand. You're saying I'm not swigging it, and it keeps going. Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm still waiting for his picture on my messenger to play for what he's on there at the moment. Yeah, see, Chris understands, Gareth. This is early for him, Chris. You don't have to put up with him in 3 or 4 hours' time. I'm hurt, it's going to be. I'm hurt. So was I nearly New Year's Eve, mate, by the time I got in, thanks to you. I've had 2 pints, and that's it. Blimey. I told you he was on the coke when he was out. I thought he was out on the sauce earlier. Thank you, Yum Yum. Oh, Yum Yum must have. Oh, well done. It is mad, isn't it, though? 3 million that is some huge going.
Yeah.
To 3 million people, or not so much people. I mean, it could be repeat people, obviously, but 3 million times that channel's been clicked. Do you realise how big a million is?
Mm.
I was amazed to get to 100,000. Evening, Paul. Good to see you, mate.
Oh, evening, Paul.
I was just made up when we got 100,000. I think it was about 104,000 or something. Probably 103,000 now, not an odd. I did an update earlier and the subscribers went down. It's like, oh, fucking hell, hold on a minute.
It's supposed to work that way.
that was a strange one, wasn't it? I said, oh, it's gone down. Oh, I do. David, that Orchard Pig.
Yeah, Orchard Pig's lovely.
For me, as I say,
I really do enjoy
it was the keg of the year. Because it just offered something so different. I mean, as you know, mate, with Conrad and everything, we screamed out for a cider for years. We got it, and then loads of people moaned.
Although for me, cider is summertime drinking. I prefer drinking cider in the summertime when it's hot. But yeah, cider is.
You can't see me. I can't
really
press
good
this
one.
pour up, can I?
Yeah.
You can see me coming. Because my Welsh friend's going to be right.
Gareth, you might not win the keg. Hiya, Charlotte. Hope you're feeling better.
Gareth's donating a keg, isn't he?
Hoping for some new kegs on the PD soon. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything going to be coming for a little while yet.
I don't know, mate. Evening, Mrs. B. I've unsubscribed. That hurts. I bet it was him earlier.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, messing with you.
Yeah. But I don't know, mate. The last thing I knew is what everyone else knew. There was the non-alcohol one that was meant to come out. For whatever reason,
Hasn't.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know anything about their future plans. I know there's meant to be a Weizen beer coming out at some point this year. And I know they're really optimistic about 2023. But apart from that, I know absolutely nothing now.
Yeah. I think it's going to be quiet for the next couple of months. And then you'll start seeing some rumours going about and some new things in the pipeline.
You probably won't get, the next keg, I would say, about the end of February. They get head on that Humpty Dumpty. That's a proper Weizen beer. He's joking me out here, isn't he? Look. That's a proper decent head, mate. He's used to have an easy head, so he has lemonade in it, doesn't he? So it makes it easier. Right, I haven't missed anything, have I? Apart from being unsubscribing. When I got 100,000, I was good. Yeah, it's true, Chris. So I agree with what Chris said. It's like that's a lot of 3 million. It's so huge.
It is massive.
You wouldn't think it, would you? You wouldn't like. I'm not normally a cider drinker, but I bloody loved it. Yeah.
I
Did you snake bite it, David, at all? Like I said, do you remember when we were talking on? I think we were talking on here on Facebook on one of our channels. And they did everything. It went with the snake bite, didn't it? I'm sure Hasselroder was the best one.
It worked really well.
It does, though, doesn't it? That's good for you. That's a decent pour, Gareth.
Yeah, cider hasn't been my thing for many years. It used to be one of the main things I used to drink years back.
I've had honestly, Grace voice is not bloody lovely. Now finish it. David, her Tong Yang Bok is just.
Yeah.
I've still got a few of them here. The problem is,
it
bollocks me up. The second one so badly because the first one, right? I don't know whether it was the hype in the new keg. We were just drinking it for fun, wasn't it? Mainly me.
Yeah.
And the second one, Jesus, it done me right in, didn't it? The next day, and I said, "Ooh, got to slow down."
Have to go slow on that one next time.
But it's lovely. Evening, Adam. Good to see you, mate.
Evening,
Adam. Happy New Year. Happy New Year too, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I missed it. Oh, stop. Anyway, work tonight. Just popped in and say hello. Oh, hello, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for that, fella.
Yeah. Happy New Year, mate.
I'm on the Stella and haven't brought this in a long time because of all the kegs that came out. I must say, Stella is the reason I brought PD. You see, as you know, Gareth, obviously we talk personally a lot, although you abuse me a lot. I'm still your friend, and I don't mind. I'll take it all with a pinch of salt. You say these mean things to me, you upset me, and that. Evening, Lee.
Evening, Lee.
Yeah, Stella Unfiltered. Chris, that's odd. If it weren't for the cider, Stella Unfiltered would have been my top keg last year.
I do really like unfiltered beers. I really do enjoy them.
review so bad, didn't I? Because I think I gave it 9 out of 10 or something, and I got panned in the beer groups on Facebook so bad, and it was worth that. And we done it twice again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just to like,
Yep.
no.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
But yeah, no, Lee, we came back home yesterday, mate. Wasn't it?
Yep, got
It
a bit
was-
of catching up done, cases unpacked, that type of thing.
Yeah, it was just right. Found a keg of Frankie Royal in the shed. I wish I could.
Oh, lucky you.
I'm a bit low on the old Royal, mate. Got to be a bit careful with that, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the stuff down rather than up here. So we're in a little bit of a mess, shall we say?
Yeah, with the Royal, you put it in and it's gone, isn't it? So.
Yeah, I haven't done Royal since that night because you took what? Who is this man?
Gareth.
Yeah.
Gareth. He's your friend.
Oh yeah, Gareth. It came in on the Royal. We came in on the Royal. Hey, oh, hey, good to see you, mate.
I
Chaddy-o. He came in on the Royal, Gareth, and then he ended up in a bad way. That pink lemonade sour, I've had that before. I'm sure I've got one in the fridge to review. That was all right, you know.
I don't know. I can't remember.
That Thornbridge one. I'm sure we've had that, Lee.
It does
I'm
sound
sure
familiar.
I brought that again. It's in the back of the fridge or something. I was going to review that ages ago.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find the Thornbridge glass. That was it.
At £1, you really can't go wrong anyway.
I paid more than that, definitely.
Yeah.
It's well all right. It weren't the greatest sour in the book, but it weren't bad.
I can't remember.
I've had worse. David said, not made snake bite yet. I've got Bimmer in the blade. That'll go well with the Orchard Pig. Yeah, I reckon it would, mate. By the way, I'm loving that Edelweiss glass, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Edelweiss is best thing.
Edelweiss is good. Edelweiss is a good job.
I think it's the best thing from them, isn't it?
Yeah.
We used to be into Misogyny, didn't we? But
yeah. The Edelweiss is more our cup of tea now.
But a 5.3 one, not the 4.9. Just got 6 Royal on order. Hopefully they sell out so I can sell them to Paul later in the year. Ooh. You should have waited, Gareth, because the glass packs are coming soon. I've got some news on that, but I didn't want to tell you. Spoil it. I've got 2 kegs of Royal left. Will the last go out of date and keep them for Xmas? Yeah, but apparently, you know, we've all got 04 on our dates. Apparently there's 06 now. On the wheat beers tonight for a couple of Frankies and some Rhinebackers. Yeah, I do like the old Rhinebacker, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
We had that one. We had that one in the week. Ah, brilliant, Chris. Thanks for dropping in, mate.
Yeah.
I'll get on yours.
Yeah, thank you.
And what can we say? Congratulations. And anyone, Chris the Butcher and friends.
Amazing achievement. Well
excellent
done.
channel and surreal achievement, isn't it?
It is. It's
Really.
brilliant.
Great bloody million. I can't believe it. I'll be glad to get 200,000.
Yeah.
I probably got less than what I had last time. Hapkin is decent, Gareth. I know, mate.
It's potent, but it's decent.
Hapkin's a cracking beer, isn't it? It really is. Like the trouble with that, I can't remember what's the percentage, Gareth. About 8%.
Yeah, I was going to say it's about 8%.
And you just drink it, and it's so smooth. And like you wouldn't want that on the blade because you know it's going to get messy.
Very.
It's bad enough on the sub. 06 and 07, normal Frankie. Yeah, no, about the Royal. But apparently now, I think there's some Royal that's 06 rather than the 04.
But to be fair, if you keep it,
yeah, we've done it 6 months out of date.
In a not too hot environment, we've had it out of date by a fair bit, and it's been perfectly fine.
Yeah, no, it'd be all right. I mean, the main thing is everyone keeps worrying about the glass packs because obviously I was probably halfway responsible for that with my big mouth, giving information that was right at the time. Well, what I thought was right, wasn't it? And things just went on, things happened, things haven't worked out, unfortunately, as it stands.
But, yeah, it just doesn't seem to be coming along, does it?
No. I'm still optimistic and that they'll sort something out at some point, but I don't know now. And that's the honest truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of them things. All I know, if it don't sell out, my rule is 06, mine's 04.
Yeah, there's been a couple of people who said that. They were a little bit further down on.
Which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because that'll be nearer or literally on the next release of it. Right, it sells out. But I think if you've got 06, then we're taking royals from Europe.
I think that might.
So we're taking
possibly be
royals
the
from
case.
Europe, then royals safe for another year. But if you remember, everyone keeps going on about the glass pack thing. Yeah, that's fair enough. I understand that. A lot of people are pissed off. But Dan did say in a no, yeah, he said he was hopeful in his live stream, but he did say when someone asked Dan on that live, and it wasn't me, will Royal definitely be coming back next year? He wouldn't confirm it. People forget that bit.
I think with any kind of seasonal release, it all depends on the sales of them, how well they're sold, and everything else. So, yeah.
It's slow. Who let you two back in the UK?
No, we could come on a dinghy.
Mark,
Can't swim.
if I'd have come back on a dinghy, I'd be laughing now, wouldn't I? Fucking hell.
Have cases of
I'd have a new watch, a new phone,
a
new pair of trainers. Look at these things I'm wearing here. I've had to clean up the garden, but you can't see them, but they're not exactly great. But yeah,
I think it would have been filled with beer, wouldn't it? Not with illegals.
I mentioned Robin Williams to Michelle. She said, "Should we just do YouTube live for now?" And I said, "As long as we don't get in trouble. Can't be getting in no more trouble, YouTube." I see they're pushing the Bud Light and Royal. Yeah, that's the worrying thing, mate. But as I say, if you've got an 06 Royal and someone else has got an 06 Royal, then we're already doing Europe stock.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then Royal's safe. Bud Light, it is what it is there, mate. They made a hell of a lot of them up.
There is a massive, massive market for Bud Light in America. It doesn't seem to be a big hit over here.
No.
But in Europe, what are they all screaming out for?
No
Zero,
yeah,
zero alcohol or low alcohol beers. There is so much of it over in Europe.
I think they should have got it. Hold up, right. Yam, another YouTuber, people, another one well worth looking at. Right, I've got to get ready for work. Off up to Manchester tonight, M60. Also off top of 4 rums and 2 beers to review this weekend. Think going on live. Hey, let us know, mate.
Oh yeah, make sure you let us know. We'll join you.
Let us know. Definitely, mate. But I would say enjoy your evening, but that'd be a real stupid thing to say when you've got to drive miles and go to work. But yeah,
enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your weekend. Let us know with the live, mate. Make sure we tune in. Luke Chelsea 26. Hello, mate. Good to see you. He says, "Hello, folks. I'm surprised you two didn't." Oh, mate, I could have, mate. Mate, I could have stayed there. Yeah, I've shared every video now from there, and like that drink just grew on me and grew on me. I was absolutely buzzing when we got there. Yeah, definitely yam.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, but good to see you, fella. But yeah, and yam here, people. Another brilliant review, well worth a look. Says it how it is.
Really good.
I think it won't be back. Oh, what Bud or the Royal?
They're trying to wind you up with Royal. We'll see.
Don't come back. I'll have to buy another blade, Gareth. Cheers.
It's just the important bottles of it from somewhere.
Hey, Alex. Evening, you two. Have you recovered from the trip? Yeah, cool. I wasn't that bad, mate. It was only that one night. Oh, that's a tough one, Luke. I don't find the price here. Oh yeah, cool. She done his Alex done his 0, didn't he? Looks like he's covered himself in glue and ran wardrobe up you guys. Tommy, that's brilliant. But look, it's hard to say.
There are a lot of similarities, to be fair. The beer is very good. It's of a really high quality. I think their purity laws are very similar. The food is very similar, of a very good quality. So, do I prefer one over the other? I think I prefer Munich just a little bit more. But there again, while we was away, everything was closed, wasn't it? Because of the holiday period over the New Year's. So it's really hard for me to give a fair assessment.
Yeah, definitely a tough one. I don't do this. Hey, evening, Luke. No, Luke.
Yep. Evening, mate.
Hi, all in chat. Just a brief visit. Good to see you, fella. Another fellow reviewer there. I don't know the one I was drinking. Only the one night, and he was drinking with me. I'm surprised you went to Blade Country and tried to promote the 3D. You know me, mate. I'm only honest.
Tommy says he's jealous of your clothes.
Oh, these are, mate. Do you know how old this
And
top
a
is?
lot of his stuff is really old.
People miss that out because what I do see, I wear certain things. I don't buy a lot of things now because obviously the prices. But I'll put it away and then I'll just come back to it later, and everyone thinks it's new, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you like the loud stuff as well.
Yeah, this one was mad because this is a reversible Adidas top. And I actually brought this because we chased this bloke down the road in La Linea in Spain.
Yeah, that's right. Trying to
And I
find
was
out
like,
where it
where the
was.
fuck did you get that from, mate? And then we found it from there, wasn't it?
But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was definitely like.
Evening, Jenny.
Evening, Jenny. How are you, mate? All right. But yeah, no, it was it was years ago, wasn't it? This one.
Yeah.
Because when we had a caravan, this went to the caravan, just sat there in the wardrobe for about 2 years, and brought it back, sat in the shed, and I was like, oh, I've got that top.
Yeah.
Wash it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does help. But no.
Yeah, I suppose when you pack things away and then resurface them a couple of years later when you've worn other stuff.
Wait till you see some other
It looks like
I found them.
you found them.
Yeah. I found them after a year. That's good. 2 years, isn't it? I can't remember. But yeah, it's handy, isn't it? But yeah, no.
Yeah, you think his clothes are funky, you ought to see some of his shoes.
You can't see them. I can't hold my feet up, can I? Look, can I just...
Not them
You
ones.
don't want to see these ones, anyway. I've been cleaning the garden today. Let's not go into that, innit?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
There's some things to mention, some things not. No, but it was good to be back, wasn't it? And it was really good with
Not really.
No, it was. My hotel we
tons
stayed
of
at.
washing to do, loads of cleaning to do. Yeah, not always.
And we will do a video there, won't we, on the hotel we stayed at. The staff are absolutely phenomenal. It was like,
yeah, if you're staying in the main part of town,
you pay a fortune.
it is astronomical, the prices of the hotel. So we were staying out a little bit.
But they were so cool in there, wasn't it?
And it was a really nice hotel.
There's loads of
There's
loads of bad shit about them on everywhere, isn't it?
The reviews that
weren't like that.
that wrote about them just wasn't fair.
Of course, I haven't robbed the bar and didn't get back. You know me. But no, that video I won't put it up on YouTube because some of them have got the YouTube channel. So look, it only went between me and certain other ones, wasn't it? All stuck in the 80s. That's not a bad place to be stuck, mate. Do you know what, Gareth? I see some pictures your lovely wife shared recently of you. I think it was about 10 years ago. Christ, you've aged, mate.
At least they're having a war of words now.
Cheers, Gareth. It don't move. I just keep pretending to drink it. That's what I need to smoke talking to him.
Okay, I could do with a wee.
Mm. That's what I was going to do. Right, go on.
I'll go first.
Yeah, I'll take over the pod here. You see me? The main man of everything. And I've only been on 38 minutes, so I haven't had too much chance to get in trouble. Did you say... I was like... No, do you know what? I wanted to do that before, mate. Well, go on one of them boats. Actually, do you know what? I did do that. We were from Budapest, round the thing, on the boat. Oh, Christ, how many years ago was that? Fucking hell. Oh, fuck, mate. And it was like, I didn't realise it was all in. You paid this money for a ticket, and then you could have you could have so many beers. And once they said that, it was like, shit, boom, 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 boom. And then trying to come off the boat, mate, I nearly fell in. I think she was trying to hope I did fall in. So I nearly went, like, swimming down there. Luckily, I can swim really well. So I'd probably actually, I wouldn't have been all right, would I? That's a lie. I can't swim very well at all. It's just one of them things, isn't it? you kind of for the moment, if you've had a few beers, yeah, it's good. But no, Austria was good. In my opinion, it's not better than Munich. No. But free bar always gets a good vibe, yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Do you know what, Gareth? When I think back, it wasn't that expensive. And I'm sure we went back there and we rebooked it in the bar looking for some bloke who got out 24 beer glasses. It was 12 beer glasses and 11, 11 drinks. That wasn't too bad, mate. But yeah, no, I'm sure I went back there and I didn't take a suit and everything. And I couldn't do it. Do you know, for New Year's Eve, if I recall, something like that. I have to ask Michelle. It was a few years ago. I wouldn't go back to Budapest now because although it's really cheap, I don't like the beer too much, if that makes sense. It's like I didn't like the beer, say 5 years ago when we went to Budapest quite a bit. I think we were going back to 5 years. So I wouldn't go now. It's like we were meant to go back to Munich in April. And at one stage we were going to go up to Salzburg as well, but we're going to put that off, as I said, funny enough, to Mark earlier to December. So and maybe do the Christmas market, something different. Because if you were going there like 4 months later, it's kind of the same thing, if that makes sense. How many years ago was it? We forgot to do this. I don't remember. 5 years ago?
What a while ago.
Yeah, oh God. Haven't been seen a live stream this year. In a year, yeah. Thanks, mate. We're back. Like Slim Shady. Well, that's probably worse, us two.
Paul did do a live stream while we were away, but it was
Well,
it was
well,
a
I
little
did
bit.
too.
It was a little bit of him just drinking and singing, so not quite the same as this.
That's a brilliant stream.
Yeah. So as you know, when Paul does these, he comes onto them and he just likes to sing and drink and have a laugh with people. But YouTube didn't like that and they kicked one off, so only one of them left. So what did I miss out on? What sort of I wouldn't be surprised, Mark, if they were. There were so many glasses. It was just, how am I going to pack all this like into the case so it doesn't break?
It's possible.
Will look good. I'll definitely go. Where's he talking about going? Where do you want to go, Gareth?
Cardiff, probably. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Budapest, you mean?
Oh,
Yeah, mate. Actually, no, he likes anything, doesn't he? I love the beer there. And it's cheap as well.
I love Budapest. I really do love Budapest. I like the food there. Food was really good. And the beer was okay and everything was really cheap.
No, it was really cheap.
Really, really cheap.
Oh, well, again, a friend, I've been dodging him. Oh, I'm not even commenting on his videos.
Hey, mate.
I don't know. I spice anything. I'm not into football myself, mate, if I must say.
Yeah.
I have
We'll have no football banter.
I have no interest in football, mate. I've just gone off it. Just
mildly.
I don't know. Got a bit of faith restored the other night, so that was something, wasn't it?
Mm.
But just it's a disaster at the moment. Absolute disaster.
Yes.
I didn't order my new shirt, so I saved £70 odd.
Yeah.
Just
as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, bloody right. But no, it's one of them things, isn't it? But good to see you. Well, I don't know, mate. Some of the players you're linked with, we're not. If I go there about football, I would say if you look at the points you've got now, as statistically proved, if you don't win the league, I'd be amazed.
Then you'd have missed a real big chance.
We
I
did
think
it.
this
Yeah.
is your chance. How you feel?
I feel good to see you, mate. But yeah, I'd be amazed now, to be honest, if you don't take the league. I mean, City were, from what I saw and heard this morning, obviously they were doing all that bloody Prince William, not Prince William, well, he's a Prince, not Prince now, is he? He's God knows what he is. We won't get into that. But of course, that was all filling the news.
Yeah,
so I didn't see much sport this morning. But City didn't exactly do a good one.
Oh, sorry, Bill. This was just a quick one. We just want
yeah, no, we're not on for long, mate. Catch you soon, mate. Arsenal fans are overreacting. Virtually no one is beating Newcastle. Yeah, definitely, mate. Newcastle, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
They haven't even delved into their riches that much yet. And I feel if they get Champions League Newcastle this season, they will really go for it.
The resources at Newcastle are kind of unlimited, aren't
they? Yeah. And the point is, obviously I come from South, which is obviously enough to know. But I've been to Newcastle, I've been to the ground, I spent a week there. I know the passion, yeah. And if I was to cheer anyone outside my own club to do something and to do well, I would cheer Newcastle. And of course I don't want them to do well, but there's part of me, I liked Shearer when I was younger. And before he even played for Newcastle, when he played for Blackburn, let's not get it wrong, I was there when Blackburn won the bloody thing as a Spurs fan, and they kept going, fucking Tottenham boy, and it was like, but yeah, it's just one of the things. That's a City. Shut up, Simo. They were lucky the other night. Although this Arsenal fan isn't overreacting. We ain't win.
I do this. I don't like to be over optimistic. There's a little part of you that really hopes. There
was an interesting There was an interesting stat out, and anyone else can see it. Newcastle stat, yeah. There was criminal, and I agree exactly with what Lee's saying there. It was criminal with Ashley. It was God. We didn't fucking get him. He was a Spurs fan as well. That little prick. Just say, let's be honest, Manchester City's so hard to beat. They two teams are overpowered: Newcastle, you and Brian. Yeah, bad comment. And it is. I think, like I say, Newcastle are going to be there or thereabouts.
And
they haven't even started.
And what is to come, I think they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future.
YouTuber funny buggers. Hold on, Dave. The YouTuber funny buggers sometimes did a review of Die Hard Xmas recently. Despite having clicked through the video, YouTube decided it's a problem. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I get a lot. Just a shame, yeah. Yeah, that's it, Mark. I see what you're saying there as well. I do see that point, but, you know, it was like when Abramovich bought Chelsea. I mean, it pissed me off because obviously anyone that knows anything about football history will know that Abramovich came to England to buy Spurs because he was a total Spurs fan. Ashley was definitely a Spurs fan, mate. That is definitely, isn't it? Because what do you call him? Knew him. It was his name.
I don't know.
Bob's mate. I can't think of his name.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, fuck Ashley, in a way. He's an idiot.
Money anyway.
Yeah,
no passion there. It's just the money.
But I'm sure, mate. I don't know. I'll look on Google later that he was a.
I think what it is, Mark, is when there is so much money to be had from different places.
I don't know, mate.
So
you
much
might be right there, but
that can stop.
It's totally different to what I was told with Ashley. Then again, knowing Ashley, he probably went from Spurs to Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised, but Newcastle got rid of him now. I would not be surprised at anything. But I know he wanted to buy our club. Definitely, and it was so lucky he didn't. But Newcastle got over it now, and yet you can go on about our money and that's going to come into the game whether we like it or not, isn't it? But
they're hypocrites unto themselves.
Yeah.
Because Ronaldo isn't married to his longer-term spouse, and that's illegal in their country, and yet they're paying him how much to go and live there and work there.
But what I was going to say to Al, right, was
Evening, Dave.
Evening, Dave. Good to see you. Happy New Year, mate. Football's make out. Yeah, mate. It's not like people like us, general working class people. We're not welcome now. Christ, look at the Spurs. We go there, he starts singing, shouting, and swearing like, sit down, sit down. You're like, that wasn't the team we were brought up to bloody support. And it's worse than ever now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of a corporate thing.
Hmm.
Evening, Scott.
Evening, Scott. Good to see you, fella. There's Scott here has his own IPA group. Anyone into IPAs?
Definitely.
Well, I've got an IPA
Really, really worth
review today, so I'll put a link on the channel for him. Mm.
Yeah, there's lots of it in football, though, because it's such big money.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I missed that one.
I think as
Yeah,
soon as you
no.
start talking big money, you're talking about corruption and dodgy dealings, and there's all kinds of things that go on.
All started with Blackburn, yeah, back in the Jack Walker days, mate. I know. I do know what I do understand what you're saying there, Simo, and it's like it was one of them things, wasn't it? There was always as years go on, most clubs will be owned by Arabs. They won't pay all their money into the Premier League and pay all these players all this ridiculous amount. That's their prerogative, isn't it? I think sometimes it goes a step little too far with it because the underdog hasn't got a chance. Like, in all due honesty, when Leicester won the title, when Spurs should have won it, everyone knows that. We had the whole country against us. But Leicester were funded, to do that. But they still did it on a reasonable budget. And Newcastle haven't spent that much to get where they are now.
Yeah, poor guy was amazing.
No, he was Thai.
Was he?
Leicester, and he died in a plane crash.
It was a helicopter crash,
Yeah, helicopter crash, yeah. Some of the big clubs always paid the most money, wages shouldn't. Yeah, it's a
there
tough
is a massive part of that if it's your club,
one.
there's a little part of you doesn't care where the money's coming from.
Yeah.
You just want them to win. There is
Used
a part
to go
of
watching
that.
Bolton Wanderers. Do you know what? In 1997, was it 1997? I was the waiter there, Bolton Wanderers.
Oh.
So there you go. Couldn't decide where to.
Oh, it was Thai. Okay, I'll stand corrected.
Couldn't decide. Look, he's on fire. Look, couldn't decide. They were in duty free and stuff. Couldn't decide where to put the Adidas patches on your top. Bit of humour from our Arsenal friend there. Imagine if I told him we've got another football club and he asked for anything. Now I say, bye. $3.20 for a prop pint and £1 for a hot dog. Yeah, no. If I want to see anyone do well, it'll be Newcastle. And that is what it is with me, innit, with them. I spent a week up in Ellswick. How I fucking survived up there as a 20-odd-year-old mental southerner was unreal. But I did survive, and I came back and told the story. But I nearly didn't survive. And that was pretty much true. And that was, I say, I think it was 1998. Remember when Newcastle beat us 7-0? And that probably saved my life. Because they were going to kick, they were going to kick the fuck out of me and my brother in the toilets. And I said, we're Spurs fans, and they started laughing. So, yeah, we were in a tricky situation. My steak is ready. Have a good one. Come on, you Spurs. Yep, come on, you Spurs. I agree with you.
Lovely.
Hold on, where are we? I'm missing someone again. Never mind about City. What about the world's richest club, Wrexham, owned by 2 Hollywood actors? Point. I'd have to star chance of Kitty of 150 million a year and see how they get on. Yeah, you would. It's getting crazy now, though, football, isn't it? It's not the game, You look at the wealth of what Ronaldo's contract.
Also, the online betting companies. I can't think of the particular lady's name, but her salary for this year was something like 243 million for the year.
Yeah.
Betsy, the 365 or something. It was one of those online betting companies. And the founding lady, she is just mega rich. She's one of the richest women in the world. And then I think she took 100 million out of the dividends for being a share owner.
Is she? How old is she?
About your age, I think.
Oh, well. can't beat football in the 70s, 80s.
Whoever's come through on Facebook, yeah, we had a brilliant holiday. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's truly. You can't. It's never going to be the same again now. Yeah. I mean, Ronaldo's contract now is absolutely crazy. It's better 365. My friend works for them. She earned 250 million.
Yes. But there was also a bonus of something like 100 million for being like a shareholder or something. Yeah, that's quite right.
Oh, Jesus. Robbie Williams won't be happy. He's poor Val, isn't he? Poor Robbie, eh?
Yeah.
That was quite mad.
She started off as an accountant, I think it was about 20, 30 years ago. It's a long time back. And they owned bookies, betting shops. And then they sold those off to Coral and she went into the online thing. Obviously a very clever woman, very good with money because she's made a lot of it.
Blimey. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind owning that in a blooming
lifetime.
Yeah, let alone a year.
Yeah, it's crazy though, isn't it? It's like the world's changed. It's like when we're talking about the 80s and everything, and I always say to people, the 80s things were cool, you know, they weren't that bad. Football was not getting to the level it's at now. You could see the way it was going.
Mm.
You know, we looked at a certain person that we actually know.
Yeah, I do agree with you that people who are from that area, they earn massive amounts of wealth. Should probably invest a little bit more in the place where they come from. Yeah. I know personally I would, but
I would as well, if I had the chance.
You know,
but
you can't tell these people where to spend their money.
She wants to get married down, mate. She wants to do a two's married, mate. Can't be a bigamist. You want mine, would you? I'll give you half. Married, you get married. I think there's about however many on the stream would get married to a male ones, anyway. Actually, the females probably would as well for that amount of money.
I don't know. 250 million salary for a year, even I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, well, I'm first, will he? But no, it's just, you know, times have changed and that. You know, I say, we saw on Twitter a footballer that didn't make it great. I'm not mentioning any names, but kind of made it. And we saw the inside of his house because on his Twitter account. And it was like, fucking hell. And he was like a League Two player.
Yeah.
I think he was a League One player at some point and almost made it higher. But he didn't. And you looked around the house and you're like, fuck's sake, how the other half lived. And this is just a, you know, great lad, don't get me wrong. But just a middle of the road playing. Like, if you make it in football now, I try to get my kids, they can't even kick a fucking ball.
Yeah, they're not interested in it, so.
So bank 100 million a year and keep it for multi-millionaire directors. Yeah. Yeah, because they don't care more. If their directors are taking their money, if they invested it in the team, Silicon Rangers, I've always said, in the Premier League, they'll never survive. But with the right investment, of course they would. And they would as well. Because the support of them clubs, they're like Newcastle. Huge support.
There, isn't it?
Crazy world these days. Sometimes with technology, it's good for some. But yeah, I do, mate. I prefer it. I always say back in the day. And when I talk about back in the day, I'm like more to Mark's level, where it's back in the 80s. And the 80s, it was different. But you could see the way football was going. And no matter what anyone says, it's just gone to that higher level now, isn't it? God, I don't mind Cristiano, David. I don't.
He's a phenomenal talent. He's exceptionally talented at what he does. He doesn't. He doesn't do anything for me.
He don't do anything for me. I'll tell you, he's no George Michael, is he?
As a player, or I know a lot of women like his looks and things, which and manipulated as well. Because if you look back at him back in the day, he looks a lot different to what he does now. But no, I can appreciate someone's talent, but not the rest of it goes with it.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good point, mate. Yeah, good point.
We were talking about that earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, I forgot all about it, Gianluca. And Gianluca, although obviously I'm not a Chelsea fan, no, 58's criminal, mate. Be me next at this rate. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, that's fair comment, Callum, with Cristiano behaving like a child. He did, mate. He did, but getting back to Gianluca obviously as a Spurs fan, for us he was a wanker, you know. but he scored some goals, didn't he? And do you know what? A story about Gianluca Vialli. He was so fucking rich, and his family was so fucking rich. He never needed to play football. He had everything laid on the plate, and he wanted to go out and do it himself. And he became not only a fantastic professional football player, he also came a great manager. And no, Ronaldo's definitely not a team player, David. I know what you mean. Definitely not. No way, isn't he? He's him, isn't he? I'm Cristiano, I'm bigger than you. I'd still have took him for the rest of the season at Spurs. That's my own honest opinion.
You like him as a player?
Yeah, I loved him as a player. Absolutely. I remember when Ferguson signed him, and I thought, fucking hell, he signed the wrong Ronaldo. What's he doing?
I remember you saying that, actually.
And then we saw him play Man United v Spurs, and to see him playing in the flesh was absolutely phenomenal. His behaviour at World Cup, yeah, that's him, isn't it? I don't know. He shouldn't have done that interview, should he? Because obviously the things that are coming up when he said, yeah, that is true as well. Gianluca Vialli is a credit to football, whatever team we support. Yeah, 100%, fella. I can't tell you why, and I can't keep switching my phone to Facebook because I miss everything.
Yeah.
I need like 3 phones when you do this, isn't it?
I think it must be really hard for someone who is exceptionally talented and makes these extortionate amounts of money to keep a realistic perspective on their lifestyle, who they are, the way they react to certain situations. It must be very, very difficult for them.
Yeah, definitely. It's just
because at the end of the day, we're all human. Just because you've been given a really good talent, that doesn't mean you can necessarily mentally process where you go and how you deal with situations. I'd like to think that if I had all that, I'd probably give it away, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I would give it away.
The thing about Gianluca Vialli, as I said earlier, he didn't need to play football. He came from such a rich family. It was unreal. If you look back in his history, he was a credit to football.
Yeah, well, a lot of people get lazy if they come from that kind of background. They don't want to.
Not one team can even come from either. It says a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think if you're a diva, you're full of drama, people are going to stay well clear from that. Because not only do they want to pay the fee that he's commanding, they just don't want the drama that goes with it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Hold on, I'm just checking if Chris has come on. No, it's not coming on yet.
Okay, once they come on, we'll go off.
Oh, no, it's coming on in a minute. Right.
Okay, we're going to wrap up in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to join Chris because I said I would, because he's 3 million is actually phenomenal. And then we have
There's
Mr.
definitely
Simo.
something to be celebrated.
You see, Piers Morgan got hacked on Twitter last week. Good.
It happens.
I hate Piers Morgan. Believe you me, I knew Piers Morgan. I actually met him personally many, many years ago, but that's kind of a story for another day, shall we say. It's just, I've never liked him.
I agree with some of the things he says. I totally disagree with a lot of the things he says. He's a very outspoken personality. And fair play to him. We all have that right to be that way.
Yeah, no, with him, like with anyone, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Piers Morgan is the most relentless little prick I've ever come across. I mean,
God blimey.
I'll say I'm. That's not my fault. It's lively. I met, as I say, Piers many years ago. You're talking of 35 years ago. I mean, it was a total fuck ass then. But it got me in so much shit. I lost the bloody camera and everything. All because of him. I hadn't met him. Everything was all fine, but there you go. These things happen, don't they? Yeah, no, these things happen, and it's kind of, you live with it, you deal with it, don't you?
Have a really great evening, Lee. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm going to definitely leave. Good to see you, fella.
We're going to head off.
Until the next time. Yeah, we're going to go off shortly, aren't we? Yeah. And it's kind of, Baz is here. That'll do, everyone. Hey, Baz is going to darts. He can't hit a dart. It's life depending on it. No, Danielle told me he's blind as a bat. Bazza can't even hit the board half the time, but he does try. I met Piers Morgan. Yeah, definitely, mate. He's one. Just, I'm not even going into all that. Right. That's a story for another time, isn't it? Me and Mr. Morgan. I don't like him. I've never liked him, and supporting the fucking South Londoners totally does it like just a no-no, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of them things, isn't it? But no, it's just
It is what it is.
yeah, things just happen, don't they? You kind of get ruled up in things. Like me, when I met him, I was 17 years old. Someone's trying to throw all this money at you, saying, "Oh yeah, do this, do that." You're like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll do that, I'll do that." You know, it's like one of them things. And he ain't changed. He's still a manipulative fucking hell, isn't it? He basically, in all due honesty, let's be honest, Morgan cost Ronaldo his fucking career. Not that Ronaldo's bothered because he's gone and got a better career. Well,
a
not
lot
really
more
better.
money.
A lot more money, but does he need the money?
Mm.
Morgan Clarkson take Ronaldo stick on Mars and wave goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah, out of those four, Tate, you can go and blast off into a black hole. The other three I would not deal with quite so badly. You can put them on a little house on the moon or something, but the Tate guy, you can go and just blast him off into some other stratosphere, because give me 5 minutes with the man, just put it that way. See if he's such a hard nut then. Hi, Tommy. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. There are so many nasty viruses, colds, flus going around at the moment. I had the strep A throat infection, which was absolutely nasty. It was really horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that you've come down with that. Hope you get better soon.
Okay. Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a bugger again, isn't it? Bloody COVID. It's like
it's not just COVID though, is it? There is so many viruses, colds, flu type things going around at the moment. It's awful.
We've had a few things here
that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Or a nice big fat crocodile or something to have lunch on.
Yeah, it's like with everything. We've all got our own opinions. It's a tough one sometimes, isn't it? But like I say, Ronaldo, once you've done that interview with Piers Morgan, he was done with it.
You have manipulative characters. You have characters that are a little bit self-entitled, or they have a big ego, or all of these things. And I can understand where a lot of that comes from. But when you go on that Tate bloke and his brother, you're going into another different level, because that starts on a hate crime. That's a hate crime against women. So for me, that is a big, big. Yeah. And I actually think he's scared of women. That's why he does it.
Oh, I don't know.
He's intimidated and he's scared by women, so that's why he feels he needs to take that viewpoint.
Could well be.
Yeah.
Fair enough comment. I don't know. You know, there's two sides to every story, two ways of looking at it.
People have had a really good education, or they've grown up in a family that are very well to do. They get a sense of entitlement. I can understand that. There are. Harry's had a lot of issues with his mum dying and everything else. There are a lot more issues surrounding him and the environment in which he grew up in. I don't agree with the way he's addressed it, but I can understand it. But yeah, that Tate guy, I just actually think his misogynism and his total need to control and blame women for everything is a deep-rooted fear of women.
Well, look at that for a perfect.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary. Good to see you, fella. Look at that. Look. That is there, isn't it? That's a good pull. Am I impressed with that? Definitely.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
See? Where's the Welshman when I want to see him? He's not there, is he?
Yeah,
Well,
it does kind of say it all more.
It's hard though, isn't it, with people now? Remember, a lot of this shit with everyone was going on years ago.
Yeah, I think we're more aware of current affairs. We're more aware of people's opinions on things because not only the internet, where you can research people, but also you are getting their personal opinions through things like social media. So you're getting a really personal insight into how people feel through platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. People are letting
which you wouldn't have seen originally. Yeah, no, I get that. Which is good, isn't it?
So sometimes you might just look at a picture of someone that you might have seen in the newspaper and think, oh, and just judge the story based on how the reporter has told it and look at the picture. But now you can actually get an insight into that person, into their personality.
You can learn a lot more than what you used to.
Yeah, definitely.
So then it's easy to make things up now. So there's two sides to every story, isn't there? Although most of it that's said there's an element of truth. So I don't know. But look,
I take everything that I read in the news with a pinch of salt, but I do like to keep up the current affairs. Oh wow, Mark! Yep, you're on a good one there. It's still your favourite.
See, still my favourite, Frankie. But I'm drinking this. Now I've done a review earlier, done a couple of reviews earlier, which we'll share tomorrow, haven't we?
Yeah.
And it's kind of onwards and upwards, and I'm really glad some people got involved, and which I said earlier, people that have trusted the channel since we started. So actually, since before YouTube. Some of them I know. So it's great so that we can offer some different prizes. So it's not just a perfect
well done, Luke.
drafting. Yeah, well done, Luke. Time to go. It's not just a perfect draft thing, because a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I'm so much towards Dev and different, which I'm quite towards them. I must admit, because that's where my favourite drinks are.
They are your favourite drinks.
But there's more to it than that. Actually, they've not even replied to me.
It's not even your love for the company, it's love for the drinks.
Oh.
So.
They're not even replied to me, but yeah, it's good to have a few people on board so we can make it interesting. We'll do a nice live that night. Hopefully, maybe even bring some more people on camera.
It's really, really nice that the companies that want to get involved are companies that we've bought from. They've supported our channel. They want to sponsor us in saying thank you to all our subscribers, especially once we get to that 3,000 mark. And
we'll be able
to give away some good prizes to people. And I like that.
I can't enter though.
No, you can't. No chance of you winning the snacks or the bottle of scotch.
I don't want a bottle of scotch. The snacks though, I'll take that. Yeah. Or the cake. I wouldn't have to pay anything then. If only, eh? No, look, right, we better go. Done hour 30. Before we get too much into this, we're going to join Chris the Butcher and friends.
Yeah.
And then we're going to join
celebrating.
Oh, Chris, 3 million
views. How fantastic is that? Well done. That is absolutely amazing.
I might get 3 million views if I die or something. I don't know.
Maybe in about 10 years or so.
Do you know what? I was pleased to get 100,000, and getting the 100,000 views was absolutely mental. When Chris said 3 million, I was like, fucking hell, that's like 30 times us.
Thanks for joining us, Mark. It's been really interesting to talk to you as always.
Mark should be going over to Chris as well, I would have thought.
Yeah. Anyway. Dry January. Lasted to the 4th. Yeah, I'm not very good at dry January.
It's better than none. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I bet I'll beat Chris on the copyright strikes, definitely, isn't it? But no, it's just one of them things, isn't it? It's mad to do. We were pleased to get 100,000, weren't we?
Oh. When we started this, I didn't think anyone would watch it, to be fair.
Well, I watched this.
I didn't think anyone would watch it.
YouTube's like a dictionary for me.
It's mad.
I have to do the rumble mark when I do my mad drunken lives now. But it won't let me log in on the app, so I have a bit of an issue there. But I will kind of sort it out. Well, I'm just looking at ours now. We had 100,000, I'm sure. I can't remember how you check it.
I have absolutely no idea.
I can't remember where you go. I think it's about.
Actually, coming on.
Blimey, 595,000.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. When you said it was like 100,000, I was quite blown away.
595,000.
Nearly 6,000
No, I'm not
views.
that far behind. Well, actually, quite a bit behind, but that's still good.
That's quite staggering
George
for
has
me.
1.7 million subs.
Well
Oh,
done.
mate.
That is brilliant. Well done.
But no, Chris is absolutely phenomenal. That's so many people. But like I say, Chris makes the video no matter what.
Yeah, he has got a presence on camera, isn't he?
It's just funny.
It is good.
If you're like, I ain't interested in that food, and you're sat there bored, and you think, oh, I'll watch that video. It's like, fuck it. It's going to be funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
I ain't going to eat some of that dodgy food he reviews. No way, Pedro. So I mean, 1.7K. No, it's still good going, mate.
No,
It's
it's
hard
really,
now.
really good.
It's a lot harder now. I always knew with us, as I said to people when we started all this, we're always going to get a few because of the people in the beer groups and everything.
Yeah,
But
we were really predominant in beer groups when we started this.
Yeah,
it was a big thing, our Facebook groups and that.
Yeah, 2.8K. We don't have that many people
No.
in the Facebook group.
So
YouTube,
this has grown more than we could ever imagine.
But it's fun.
So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
It's the fun along the way that counts, isn't it?
I really like these lives. I like getting into the debate.
Until we get
I
too
like
drunk.
having the conversation and everything.
Yeah, no, it's good because if you don't interact with people, what's the point?
Yeah, no, that's the main part.
It's like you don't want. Yeah, the trouble is, some things, and we just sit here behind the bar. Well, this beer is this, and this beer is it's fucking boring, isn't it? You know, unless you're doing a new release on the perfect draft, it ain't worth it, is it? Because the supermarket beer, you got about 20,000 other people doing it the same day. And it's like there's only so much everyone's going to watch, and you just try and mix it up a bit, and it's harder now. You know, it was a bit of fun, and then there's the other things that go on. I think
that's why suggestions are always nice.
Yeah,
if you've thought about trying something, you think to yourself,
let them two mugs try it. Yeah,
I'm not sure if I want to try that. I might like it, I might not. Give us a shout. We'll give it a go.
Yeah, sometimes. Right.
Most of the time.
Time to watch Chris.
Yeah.
So, Chris the Butcher and friends, people. He's doing a short live. Really enjoy your vids, as I'm a traditional ale drinker and I've been for years. Cheers. Cheers, John. I'll make sure I'll get this up on here. Make sure I'm sub to you, mate. But yeah, and then Simo Sups is on at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Because everyone else is coming on now, guys, we are really going to have to go. But thank you so much for being involved. And,
that's why we do the early one, you see.
Yeah.
Because if we do the late one, we end up, God only knows.
Well, it's not just that, everyone else does it.
It's like, we'll do some more. I've got him there. Go to channel, there you go. There you go, George. See, and I don't just say it, you look on there. Oh, shit, okay.
There you go.
New subscriber fella. I will take a look at that in the morning, and like I say, to get anything right now, it's really much harder, isn't it?
It's really interesting to hear other people's points of view on beers. We really enjoy doing that.
Yeah, was for sure. I started this YouTube channel last year. That's well good going as well, isn't it?
Yeah, excellent.
So therefore, I do a range of things. Oh, brilliant, mate.
Oh, good for you.
Serious issues in the pandemic, lockdown. Oh, nice fella.
No, well,
brilliant.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We've got your channel now. We're going to keep an eye out for you, watch your videos, see what you're all about. Look forward to watching them.
Definitely, mate. You want to come on some point?
Yeah.
Live? Let us know.
This is what we're going to do now as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to check out Chris's channel.
Yeah, we're going to do that now. We don't want to override too much. We're planned for now.
David, that'll be an experience watching Chris for the first time. Trust me.
Oh, he's great.
He's great, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Right, everyone, thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us, George. We're going to check your channel.
I've got you, George. I'll definitely have a look at that, and we'll all connect again sooner rather than later.
Yep. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Bonjour.